On July 28, 2012, Kortne Stouffer went missing in Palmyra, Pennsylvania. She was 21 years old, 5'8", and about 110 pounds. She would have been 29 years old on March 24, 2020. She was last seen wearing a yellow tank top, black floral print or fluorescent paint-splattered shorts, a silver class ring, and a diamond wedding ring. She spent the evening out with friends in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and got into an argument with someone at the hardware bar. She then returned to her top floor apartment in the 800 block of West Main Street. She lived with her boyfriend, who was under house arrest due to driving under the influence of alcohol and illegal substance while underage. There was a party at the apartment where alcohol was served. Then the police arrived to break it up and arrested Stouffer's boyfriend for probation violation. He spent a week in custody. Stouffer thought it was her downstairs neighbors who called the police on their party, and she believed her boyfriend might spend an extended time behind bars as a result of his arrest. She and the male friend got into an argument with the neighbors at 3 a.m. and the police responded to it. The police left at 3:50 a.m. with the disputing parties back in their respective apartments, but came back at 4:12 a.m. because the same neighbors complained Stouffer was stomping on the floor at her apartment. The police knocked on the door of Stouffer's apartment and no one answered. Her friend later claimed they were both inside but didn't hear the knocking. No one answered knocks at the complaining neighbor's door either, so the authorities left again. One of the friends who was staying at Kortne's apartment that night would later tell family he woke up around 7:15 a.m. and couldn't find Kortne anywhere. According to Kortne's mother, Wendy, the male friend said that he got up and called her, but she didn't answer, so he left to go to work. All Kortne's belongings were left behind, including her wallet, keys, shoes, cell phone, her dog, and her vehicle, a 2002 Ford Focus. At first, her friend thought she was just sleeping in another room. In an interview, Wendy, Kortne's mother, said that she went to Kortne's apartment the next day. She said that the door was unlocked, and Kortne's dog met her at the door. Kortne's shoes were there. Her keys were there. Kortne's phone was plugged in next to the bed. The aircon was on and the TV was on, but Kortne wasn't there. No one has ever heard from Kortne again, and there were no indications that any violence or a struggle had occurred at her apartment. At the time of her disappearance, Kortne worked off and on as a hairstylist at El Salon in Palmyra, and also worked as a dog groomer and for her father's business, Stouffer Equipment. Kortne is one of 5 children. Authorities stated they hadn't ruled out anyone as a suspect in her disappearance. Foul play is suspected in her case, which remains unsolved. Sergeant Dipalo, one of the police handling the case, said he was assigned the case just 2 days after Kortne was last seen. He said authorities immediately began conducting interviews with the people who last saw Kortne. Nothing brought them closer to finding Kortne. Kortne is a Caucasian female, blonde hair, green eyes. She has a tattoo on the left side of her abdomen of a handgun with flowers growing out of the barrel, a tattoo of 3 stars on top of her right foot, and a tattoo of the words "One Love" on her right bicep, with the O in one drawn as a peace symbol and the O in love drawn as a heart. Kortne's ears and tongue are pierced, and she has a mole on her right cheek. Her hair was a dreadlocks at the time of her disappearance. The reward for any information on Kortne Stouffer's disappearance is above $42,000. If you have any information regarding the disappearance of Kortne Stouffer, you can call 717-272-2054. You can also call Sergeant Dipalo at 717-228-4403. You can also submit a tip anonymously online at https://tips.fbi.gov/.